Guys. Alright, it's time. Here we go. Boom! 8 doctors! I'm at 47 doctors! It's too easy, bro! What did the divine say this time? He dispels dark realms until mortal suffering. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Alright, all in. Boom! Yes! 50 on the dot! Oh my god, we're at 50, dude. What do I do now? I told you I... After getting to 50 doctors, I lost 17. Enjoy the next clip with 33 doctors. It's over. Boom! Oh, no. Dude, it's GG, man. All my doctors are gone. I'm just gonna lose them all now. Easy. Back to where we started. Back to where we started. See, dude? And now, double. Uh-oh. Well, we can't lose now. You bet against me, so I'll win. Thank you. I win this shit, but you put 2. Okay, here we go. 8. Alright, guys, ready? 6. Okay, dude. Nice blitzkrieg. Oh my god, I did it again! Yo, I love Harvest, bro. I love Harvest. I love fucking Harvest, dude. Yo, get unlucky one place, get lucky another. Double remove fire. Add fire. What'd you get? What'd you get, Ethan? Wait. Bottle faith, bottle faith, bottle faith. Yeah! We believed! We're Believe Gamers! Upgrade! Jewel. Oh my god, a Primordial Might! Hey, that's pretty good. Thanks, ma'am. I'm gonna corrupt it. It's too easy. Or we're fucked. Yes, we got lucky. Okay, so now, because you hit the craft, you get to recraft. And you were hoping in one of the 2 that you hit the craft, and because you didn't hit in the first, I just do it again and pray. That's my little tip. That's not even a tip, it was just the loophole if you fucked up. And so this is a 1 in 5. Easy clap. Alright, it's time to catch you guys up. Hello. So you guys watched a lot of cool stuff. We went down it was well, we went up to 50 doctors, which is absolutely insane. Those were pure from the garden. Like, I sold my original, and that was just pure garden profit, 50 doctors. And then I went down from 50 down to 31, and so I lost complete faith. And so I was like, well, let's take advantage of this huge dry streak of doctors, and let's get it lucky in the House of Mirrors. So I went for the 13. Well, I just rip, goodbye all my House of Mirrors, goodbye all the money. It was like 28 to 32x per House of Mirrors. It's all gone due to like all the profits. Then what are we at? 14 doctors. I pulled out all of the currency, so we're good. We should be fine. And so, like I said, I run the +2 watchstones, and I've been running the harvest in this area with the Zana, and I was running the extra map options instead of the extra watchstone modifier, but I temporarily changed it because I'm not running the corner, because I'm playing Glenitch Cairns farming Alva with Beyond, and I got a level. I'm at 98, but yeah, so I put out all that stuff. I finally put up a clip that had fracturing. We showed how to fracture. I got a 1 in 5. I did a bunch of them on stream, obviously, but pretty much we got absolutely destroyed in the garden through the gambling. What goes up must come down, and then what are we doing now? Well, I don't have much Zona missions, and I don't really want to re-roll them, so I'm just gonna use, like, I have 129 Einhar, 151 Alva, 200 Nico, 228 June. So like, I'm at a point where I'm like, alright, we just gotta kill a bunch of shit, and we're starting to just plan the end game and plan our builds and what we can actually do besides just the garden of gambling. So I've grown up where we don't need to gamble. We have accepted our addiction, and now we can move on. And it was really fun. It was really insane while it lasted. We're still gonna gamble some doctors every now and then. We actually went up another like 7 or 8 right away after losing all those House of Mirrors and switching back to doctors. You know, it's just completely broken. But then something interesting is my friend said that I should do a poll. So I did a poll on my YouTube, and in 1 hour I got 160 votes. So this is only 1 hour. 160 votes. And surprisingly, I've been playing zombies for 3 weeks. Non-stop zombies for 3 weeks. And they say I should play Carrion Golems. And then, it's funny in the comments, Carrion Golem Orasek are pretty good. Stop using minions and evolve into a new build. Everyone and their grandma is running zombies and Carrion. He agrees. This is an agree. It's pretty good. But Carrion Golem 62. And so I need to put this up. It's like, okay, well, I was putting this up just as an interesting thing. But also on the side, I was thinking, man, okay. Why Carrion over zombie? With Carrion Golems, the main differences that I can tell that make them better, and then you can scale them more because it's just better clear and better mobility and everything. Okay, so let me explain. Carrion Golem has Primordial Might, so zombies need, trust me, I've now played them. We have play tested 14 days playtime of zombies, and I have put so much into this build. I even have a headhunter and everything, and there's just some things that no matter how much you put in, they can move really fast. You gotta make them really fast, and even then they're still gonna be dumb. I think no matter what, they're still gonna be zombies. So one of the main things is you have to run feeding frenzy on zombies. You have to make them aggressive. In Carrion Golem, at least you have Primordial Might, so you use 1 jewel socket and it becomes, wow, you save an entire gem link in minion builds where you're gem starved. That's gigantic. And then you end up using Feeding Frenzy as a buff in your support golems, like the stone and the chaos. And Yeah, it's really, really quite interesting. Okay, so then, um, so that's just Primordial Might alone with the Feeding Frenzy should already be like, wow, this is obvious. And then the reason why you have to is if you run Raise Zombies without Feeding Frenzy, you're playing active. You cannot AFK. 80% of the game outranges you. They're gonna off-screen you. Baron, Veritania, Al Hesman, like all this content, all of it. It's off-screening. You have to play active, active, active. So it's super strong to run not Feeding Frenzy, and you just run Awaken Minion Damage, Awaken Melee Fizz, Awaken Brutality, Awaken Multi-Strike, and Impale. Anomalous Impale. You don't have to run Awakened, obviously. I'm just saying this is... And then, yeah, the main point was that you can run an extra damage link instead of Feeding Frenzy if you want to play the game, like active minions. It's pretty interesting. It's very strong. But I'm going back to the, like, yo, I want to look at the real, just raw power and what just makes the most sense. I can't deny it, bro. No matter what. So we've done three weeks of zombies. Like I'm super happy. And then that vote is like, well, if that vote should have been one-sided, but it's not. And it's like, well, even now they still just want me to play Carry On. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You know, why force this? Who cares? It's fine, dude. Zombies, let me explain the rest now. So the other thing is, even with Feeding Frenzy, another big difference between zombies, let's say they had a gem that gave them Feeding Frenzy. Would they be the same? No. What's the second thing? You run zombies, and for some reason their hitbox is gigantic. I don't know, like them body blocking, they're actual bodyguards. So this is good in some situations for blocking the opponent from hitting you. But when you have 12 of them trying to surround one enemy, you will notice if you watch my stream, a boss gets surrounded, and then it's literally they're blocking each other and they can't get to the boss, and then it's like it's kind of awkward and really weird, and there's just tons of downtime of them moving around just to get around each other. And if you play Carrion Golems, the main difference is the Carrion Golems with just 2 Primordial Harmonies will have the Leap Slam ability. You see that it says series of slashes that increase in speed and damage, as well as Cascade of Bone Spikes, and deals more damage for each of your non-golem minions near it. So it doesn't even tell you about the Leap Slam. So it has a Leap Slam. It doesn't tell you, actually. But it has a Leap Slam that gets lowered by Primordial Harmonies to 2 seconds. And so instead of getting body blocked and shit, they literally just continue to reposition every 2 seconds. So you thought Convocation was good, moving your minions to you every 2.5 seconds. Well, this thing can jump over walls. The zombie will never be able to do it, no matter what. There's going to be spots you think, oh, the zombie will just run around. It's like... No, the reality is it's a ledge, and it's a wall, and if it had Leap Slam, it can go over it, and it's actually a requirement in the current state of the game for mapping and all the... If you try to play everything, it'll feel way better to play Carrion, which then you would rather in the end game with like super investment, which is where we're going, because this is the end game league of like the Super Atlas and Maven and all this shit. So it really is. So League started, Zombies was really cool, and it was perfectly fine. It was really strong, and I even found ways to get even more power out of it, and it was honestly fine. It was a very active way of playing. But now for the like end game, and with this poll with you guys, and then we can well, obviously now I can put out some content, and you guys can maybe also enjoy Carry-Ons more than you did without me. Like now I can bring my light to Carry-On Golems and make them feel pretty good. And so then the last thing, so zombies have just been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. It's actually funny. Let me show you. Carrion Golem 78,000. Zombie has 61,000. So this is just base. Let me show you the level of the Carrion Golem. Carrion Golem is a 21. It doesn't even have the quality for the extra 20 to 23% increased minion life. The zombie has the extra minion life, and it still has less. And so what have I thought of? Well, I actually have made a path of building, as you guys know I would. So just like a quick look. Our exact build, literally just putting on a Carrion Golem enchant helmet, still having the +1 zombie, and then we got the +1 Ami for physical instead of for the +1 zombie. So ignore the +1 zombie base chestplate because it doesn't matter. But then it's the same build, so same tankiness that I had, and then we're getting 1.6 million per Carrion. And then the Carrion's gonna have the 2-second leap slam, which should feel pretty good, right? We will be able to try this out, see how it feels, and compare it. And the major difference is the mobility, because it just has mechanics that the zombies do not have. And so then I'll have to decide where to put the Animate Guardian and everything, because I'm thinking that zombies in the meat shield could be pretty cool to keep them alive. Something I never did, but it's just to keep them alive because they suck. And what if I put the Animate Guardian in my +3 ring, because the Guardian does so good with the levels, and it will get the extra level from the amulet just like we did before. And then there's tons of scaling to do, and then there's still an ES version. And then I also thought about an ultimate, like, yo, what if I reach a final point where I'm done with this build, we finish Carrion Golems, we just max them, and then we come back and we revisit zombies with a new take, because we do have a million ways to do this, and it's a really fun season. And why not, dude? We might be stupid rich, and then we come back to zombies, and we have maybe somebody sees all the stuff I've done, and they think and come up with one idea that completely changes it, that adds a mechanic for zombies that the Carrion Golems can't do, for example. Maybe having more minions again being more impactful, but this was pretty insane, pretty interesting. And I thought, like, it's worth trying. And then look, the health 92,000, and then they'll have the recovery, so then we might even be able to run the renewal again instead of feasting fiends, because we have this is Carrion Golems, and then renewal's better for the non-carry minions anyways, because they don't attack very much, so then they don't leech very much, and regen's then better for the zombies. We're thinking about zombie survival now for the tree and shit, for everything. That's the weakest thing. If we're going to switch, it's always zombies, bro. And I wonder if 2 Carrion Golems can carry you staying stone and chaos and going 2 Carrion Golems. Is 2 Carrion Golems gonna feel better than 12 zombies? Is that even possible? It'd be interesting to find out. This has turned into a long thing, but I figure we did all that gambling. We're done with the garden of the gambles, at least. I could go do harvest for crafts. I also want to buy some crafts. Now, a little extra. I have, so I showed you that build and what we would need to do it. What the fuck? You already have everything. Yeah. Well, this is the way I work, dude. So I was thinking 3 is enough. 3 primordial harmonies. Actually, 2 is enough. 2 is enough. I don't know why I bought 4. It was supposed to be 2 plus... Wow, holy shit, I don't know. I got excited. They were only 50C for perfects, dude. Who cares? So then we have this +2. It's the physical and intelligence. I'd have to fix it. We have this Primordial Might. I got the Carrion Golem enchant helm. No influence, so I'll have to add an influence with an Conqueror orb for like an X, and then I'll have to awaken or orb this with an Elder helmet to give, and I want to quality this up to 30 and give it item sales much more to vendors. I want perfect items, because why not? And then this base I bought increased effective offerings with Spectre and Life. I'm gonna get rid of the chaos, or I could craft it up perfect, I guess. I just realized that we could just craft it perfectly, dude. If this was just perfect, then GG. Because I really only need to craft the ailments. And so if I crafted another suffix of like in this case, if I already have the chaos, all I would need is cold then, and craft ailments and GG. That's the chest plate, dude. Wow, that's really easy actually. I like that. Craft ailments and then add a cold, augment cold. Not bad. Yeah, we just have to find some crafts or buy some crafts since I sold so many. And really, it's really not too bad. And you don't need the enchant. You don't need the +1 Spectre. You don't need the extra levels in this case because it's Carrion Golems and they don't gain anything except damage and HP. And the only thing you would need is the might, and the 2 harmonies. And I'm literally just gonna do this new skills. So let me show you the new skills. It's really simple. So it's similar to our old stuff. Like I said, I'm not sure where to put the zombies. I could actually plan it right now. So we already know everything. We put it all together. Zombies, 79,000 in the ring, and the Animate Guardian was, I think this is going to be really obvious. It might risk my Animate Guardian, but 132,000. What the fuck? So now, if I could take this and put this as zombie. $85,000, so it's more. And then look, the Animate Guardian's still going to be insane, dude. Animate Guardian's just insane in the build. 108. So now the zombies have the 25% reduced damage and the 5% physical damage reduction. So the obvious. Oh, and it has 23. I forgot this. So it's actually a little bit more. But overall, this was pretty cool. It's not too bad to try it out and see what it's like and see if it's worth it. So yeah, 90,000. Put the zombies in the helm probably instead with the meat shield, and I'll try the Animate Guardian, losing 20,000, but then it'll gain some maybe like a renewal or something, and we do have the extra 80% from my thing. It's really cool. And then we'll still have the max block with everything turned on, the which is just roomies. Really cool. And like I said, I just have to add the cold and the thing from the new chest plate. Should be pretty good. I'm really excited actually to try out Leap Slam again, Harmonies, Primordial Might, all the fun differences between, and like it'd be really funny if 2 Carrion Golems outperform my zombies. That would be really fun. I'm interested and excited to see this. Either way, hope you guys are too. And thank you guys for watching my huge gambles where we just lost a fucking billion currency yesterday. It was my worst day in Path of Exile, but we're still doing perfectly fine, as you can tell, with all the crafting and harvest selling and shit. It's funny that I could go up and down, and then we're still fine. And so, hey, it should be fun to test. And like I said, we might revisit zombies again. And zombies aren't dead. Zombies aren't bad. Like I proved, they're perfectly fine. It's just a couple awkward things that make you have to play more. Convocation feels so required and huge on the zombies. You're basically actively moving them, kind of like Stormbrand with a Stormbrand brand recall, and then zombies are permanent damage, and it's not bad, right? It's not bad, but there's a couple. We have 14 days of testing this shit now. It's the couple problems. Their survivability, the life that they have, which is they used to have 56% more life from HP scaling per level. More HP per level, and they lost that. That one was big for their survivability. The second one is they can't go over walls, so they're just like actually just worse minion than Carrion Golem. So that's just a mechanic that doesn't exist, and they won't slam over walls. It's really, I wish they would like just slam if something was in range of the slam, but they have to walk up to an enemy and attack, like melee attack, and then it does a big slam AoE around the thing they attack. I've noticed, like if you notice on a boss, they all surround the boss and they're as close as they can be melee attack instead of as far as they can be with a slam range. And I wish, because in Carrion Golems, their strike, the big cascade of bone spikes, is actually ranged. Even though it's a melee attack, like it goes like a cone in front of, they can hit from here to like Einhar with this cone, and it shoots out this like triangle out with the peak being at them, and it does a cone out like boom, boom, a wave of spikes, and they shoot it out. and they're ranged, and they're better in like heist and shit for the doors, clearing the doorways and stuff, and then they're more aggressive in the leap slam, repositioning. I'm quite excited. They're kind of like Kaisa, dude. These things are like Kaisa compared to Udyr. So we're gonna be upgrading tomorrow. We're moving on up to 100 years, and I think that's perfect. And I'm really excited to go with the poll and go with you guys and see what happens from there. So thank you guys for listening to all the input of why we did it. I have the POB, so I'll show you what I have as my finished zombies for now, of what I ended with for now. Then I'm going to show you my transition of what I'll have to do, which will just be the initial, like, from this to that, really easy. Should feel really good still, and then hopefully the carry-ons, in the sense for clear and shit. Maybe they feel fucking insane just with 2. Who knows? This might be funny. Maybe we'll go elementalist. Maybe we'll go silent. I don't know. Auras, somebody said. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you guys so much. And I can't do this without you guys, so thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!